welcome to the channel, welcome to the channel, welcome to the channel, yeah. Greetings and salutations on this lovely day. This is probably going to be the most boring video ever, but I just got back from vacation and I need to put a video on Friday, and here it is. So I wanted to show you guys like how I annotate books. And because I know annotating is like a thing now, but I don't do very like aesthetic annotating. The book I'm showing you right now is Kindred by Octavia Butler, and Octavia Butler is like one of my favorite authors. So I've read this book a few times, and in this book in particular, because I don't really have a system, in this book in particular, I've read it a few times. So each year I pick a different color for the time I read it. So yellow was the first time I read it in college, then green was the second time I read it, and then blue is this current time. I've had this book since college, and every time I read it, I find something new. So a lot of times when I have two different types of annotations. So one is just as something like sticks out to me, if it's relatable to me, and it's more like intellectual. And then there's another category that's just me commenting something, crazy, or, it's like, there's one part in this book in particular when they're talking about, maybe not this book, but I'll write like, ooh girl, or, ain't that the truth, or, just something more like casual, or like nothing too serious. And then I have like what I call my intellectual annotations, where something will remind me of like philosophy or some kind of theory, or something that's more on the intellectual side, because I started annotating in college because you kind of have to annotate in college. Like if you're writing a paper, you have to like highlight or, note what passages you're going to use for your quotations in like a research paper. And I was an English literature major. So, I've always like highlighted and annotated because I had to. It's only in recent years that I've done annotations like for fun. But in these two books that I showed, so this is another book by Octavia Butler that I just recently read, and it's like dystopian themed, and there were a lot of kind of, this sounds familiar. This book is Parable of the Sower, and it was written in 1993, and she wrote it in like to be set in the future, but it's like 2024, 2025, and a lot of the stuff in here is very much like a mirror to what's going on right now, because the author Octavia Butler was basically like, okay, she saw the patterns, she's like, if we leave these things unchecked, what would happen in the future? And it's literally happening. So this one is definitely heavy on the intellectual part. Because I'm talking about, misogyny, white supremacy, economy, politics. There's lots of stuff going on in this book. So this one was way more. But there were some parts, one of the characters is, she has like empathy, like she can feel other people's pain, but like in the way that like, if somebody gets hurt, she'll start bleeding. And the way she describes that is very similar to how I feel as like being neurodivergent. So there are some parts in there. So like I said, I have two ways. So there's like the more intellectual ones, and then the more like casual, quotes that resonate with me. But I also, as you can see, I like to write in the margins if it's something, super important, like I have something to say. So it's nice to open these books again and see like what I put in the margins and how I felt about a certain passage. This is a book that I just kind of annotated. I was on vacation and it's a reread, so I was annotating it knowing kind of what was going on, so I could see like all the foreshadowing and things like that. So this is a romance book, so it's not so heavy on the like intellectual annotations. A lot of these are going to be like hearts or ooh, that's spicy. I think on that side I literally wrote he's a good man, Savannah, from Waiting to Exhale. So just things that I was like, you know, if, oh, the male main character is doing something cute, I would write throughout this whole book, he's a good man, Savannah. A good man. Or hearts, or there are a couple of ones where I'll do like, you know, the spicy emoji or certain things. So this one I currently annotated wasn't like super serious, because I was just doing little peppers in the margins and drawings and stuff, but it was just things that I thought were cute or things that I thought you know, made me giggle or laugh or things like that. So yeah, this is kind of how I annotate. I know lots of people have cute little color codes and like ain't nobody got time for tabs. It would have made this video a little bit easier if I could just tab and find the things, but ain't nobody got time for that. But anyway, short and sweet, to the point. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.